If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or beyond, you've lived through typewriters, fax machines, the first computers, mobile phones, the lot. Now, there's something new again, AI chat tools. And despite all the noise and hype, the truth is simple used propre. AI can become the most reliable personal assistant you've ever had. It's team, reduces frustration, helps with eyesight issues, remembers things you'd otherwise have to rewrite, and lets you pick up your projects exactly where you left them, even weeks later. Today, I'll walk you through how to use AI without fear, without fuss, and without feeling left behind. In earlier videos, we talked about prompts. What you put in determines what you get back. But now, we move into the next stage, actually working with AI like you would with a trusted assistant, not a robot. Not a magic button. An assistant, one you speak to, guide, correct, and return to. This is how you avoid the frustration many face when coming back to a project later on. Why AI is a game changer for people 40 plus. If you're over 40, you're not a beginner to life. You've got experience, discipline, and decades of problem solving behind you. AI simply adds a new tool to your existing skill set. Here's why it matters specifically for your age group. Time is valuable. AI shortens the boring tasks. Eyesight might not be what it used to be. AI can draft, rewrite, enlarge text, and reduce strain. You're balancing work, family, health, and responsibilities. AI helps you keep organized. Your memory is full of life knowledge, not admin. AI can remember details for you. And, best of all, AI never gets frustrated when you ask it to repeat something. The assistant mindset. Here's the Klykaworks 23 Jivitanam Thinitor. Speak to it the same way you'd speak to someone sitting beside you. You might say, Jarrett, remind me what we did last time on the YouTube script project, J2. Write this email draft in a polite but firm tone. Can you summarize this document in plain English for me? The more you converse, the more context the AI holds. This is what many beginners miss. They open it once, type one question, close it, and come back 2 weeks later. And they're frustrated that the AI doesn't remember. But it's just like an assistant. If you don't talk to them regularly, they can't build a sense of your style or your needs. Working on projects over time, let's say you're writing a business plan or organizing your products. Instead of starting from scratch every time, create a project, thread something like business plan project for my shop. Explain the background, what you want, what stage you're at, what your goals are. Return to the same thread each time. This is your workplace with the AI. Ask it to recap whenever you return. J2. Summarize our last 3 steps so I can continue. This removes anxiety. You don't need to remember every detail. The assistant does that for you. And if you've struggled with technology before, this way is calmer, steadier, and far less overwhelming. Reducing frustration and saving time. One of the biggest complaints we hear from people 40 and up is, I don't want to start something. Interrupt. And where was a fixstat? You can ask where last. What was the list you made for me? Pick up the project and continue from step 3. It can rewrite your text in larger print. It can condense long information into something you can understand quickly. And if typing is uncomfortable, you can dictate your messages instead. This isn't science fiction. This is practical, everyday support, exactly when you need it. Remember-tis the other plates you. You bring the judgment, the values, the experience. The AI brings speed, memory, and clarity. When you combine them, you get results that feel natural and personal, but take a fraction of the time. Exactly the way a real assistant or intern would help you in a busy workplace. What's next? Now you've seen how AI can work alongside you, calmly, consistently, and without fuss. Your next step is learning how it can handle everyday business tasks. In the next episode, we'll show you how AI can send emails for you automatically, especially useful if you run a small business, work with 1 or 2 staff, or spend your whole day with customers. If you're tired at the end of the day and still have ordering, replies, or follow-ups to do, AI can lift that weight. And for those with weakening eyesight, but a sharp mind, this can be life-changing. So stay with us. Join in the conversation, making your own next Wave A blueprint. Hello and welcome. If you've been hearing a lot about AI chat and wondering what all the fuss is about, you're in the right place. Maybe you've seen terms like ChatGPT or AI assistant and thought, is that for me, or is it too complicated to learn? I'm here to tell you it's much simpler than you think, and today I'm going to walk you through it, step by step. This is your friendly, no-stress guide to AI chat, designed specifically for anyone who feels like they might have missed the memo on this new tech. No confusing jargon, I promise. We'll just explore a powerful new tool together that can make your daily life easier, more creative, and a lot more fun. So, what exactly is an AI chat tool? Imagine you have a super smart assistant you can talk to by typing. You can ask it questions, get it to write things for you, brainstorm ideas, and so much more. It's like having a search engine, an encyclopedia, and a creative partner all rolled into one, and it communicates with you in a natural, conversational way. It doesn't get tired, it doesn't judge, and it's available 24/7. Whether you want to draft an email, plan a vacation, or simply learn about a new topic, this tool is designed to help. Think of it as a friendly expert on almost everything, ready to assist with whatever you need, whenever you need it. Today, we're going to focus on one of the most popular AI chat tools out there, ChatGPT. But don't worry, the skills you learn today will apply to most other AI chat platforms as well. To get started, you'll need to create an account. Open up your web browser, that's Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or whatever you use to get on the internet. In the search bar, type ChatGPT and press enter. The official site is from a company called OpenAI. Look for a link that says OpenAI.com. Click on that, and you'll see a homepage with a sign up button. Go ahead and click it. Now, you have a few options to sign up. You can use your email address, or you can use an existing Google or Apple account to sign up faster. It's totally up to you. Using an existing account is often quicker as it fills in some of your information for you. Just follow the on-screen instructions. It will ask you to create a password. Make sure it is something secure that you remember, and then it will ask for your name and birth date. Once you've filled that in, you'll likely need to verify your email. Just pop over to your email inbox, find the message from OpenAI, and click the verification link. And just like that, you're in. Congratulations! You now have access to your very own AI assistant. Now that you're logged in, you'll see a very clean and simple screen. It might look a little empty at first, but that's by design. The most important part is the text box at the bottom of the screen. This is where the magic happens. This is where you'll type your questions or requests, which are called prompts. On the left-hand side, you'll see a panel where your past conversations will be saved. This is super handy because you can always go back to a previous chat to pick up where you left off or review the information you got. For now, let's focus on that main chat window. It's a blank canvas ready for you to start exploring. Let's start with something simple. Think of a question, any question. For example, let's ask it for a recipe. In the chat box at the bottom, I'm going to type, "Can you give me a simple recipe for lasagna?" Then, I'll press the Enter key or click the little send icon. No, watch. In just a few seconds, the AI will start generating a response. It will list out the ingredients you need and then provide step-by-step instructions on how to make the lasagna. It's clear, it's organized, and it's incredibly fast. You didn't have to sift through a dozen different websites covered in ads. You just asked a question and got a direct answer. Pretty neat, right? Okay, let's try something else. The power of AI chat is that you can have a real conversation. You can ask follow-up questions. So, based on the lasagna recipe it just gave us, let's ask for a variation. I'll type, "That looks great, but can you make it a vegetarian version?" Press Enter, and there it goes. The AI remembers our original conversation about lasagna and will now adapt the recipe. It will suggest alternatives to the ground meat, like mushrooms, lentils, or spinach and ricotta. This ability to have a back-and-forth conversation is what makes this tool so powerful. You can refine and perfect the information you get until it's exactly what you need. Let's move on to another practical use, writing emails. We all have to write them, and sometimes it's hard to find the right words. Let's say you need to write a polite email to your landlord about a leaky faucet. In the chat box, you could type something like, "Write a polite email to my landlord. Mr. Smith, about a leaky faucet in my kitchen. Mention tatite dripping for 2 days and I'm available for a repair visit any afternoon this week." Press Enter. In seconds, you'll have a perfectly drafted email. It will be polite, professional, and include all the key details you provided. You can then copy that text, paste it into your email, make any small tweaks you want, and hit send. It's a huge time saver. But AI chat isn't just for practical tasks. It can also be a fantastic creative partner. Let's say you're planning a 70th birthday party for a friend who loves gardening. You're stuck for ideas. You could ask the AI, "Give me some creative theme ideas for a 70th birthday party for someone who loves gardening." Hit Enter. It might suggest things like a secret garden theme with elegant decorations, a harvest festival theme with a rustic feel, or a botanical brunch theme. It can even help you plan the details. You could follow up by asking for decoration ideas, food suggestions that fit the theme, or even fun activities for the guests. It's a brilliant brainstorming tool that never runs out of ideas. Now, it's important to remember a few key things when using AI chat. First, while it's incredibly knowledgeable, it's not perfect. It can sometimes make mistakes or provide information that's out of date. So, for important facts, especially things like medical or financial advice, it's always a good idea to double-check the information with a reliable source. Think of it as a very knowledgeable starting point, not the absolute final word. This is especially true for events or data that have occurred very recently. Second, be specific with your requests. The more detail you give the AI, the better the response will be. Instead of asking plan a trip to Italy, try something more detailed like plan a 10-day trip to Italy for 2 people in May. We are interested in history, good food, and scenic views, and our budget is moderate. You'll get a much more personalized and useful itinerary. The quality of your prompt directly impacts the quality of the answer. It's a skill that gets easier with practice. The more you use it, the better you'll get at asking the right questions to get the best results. You've learned what AI chat is, how to sign up for ChatGPT, and how to start your first conversations. We've seen how it can help with everything from finding recipes and writing emails to brainstorming creative party ideas. The possibilities are truly endless. You can use it to learn a new language, write a poem, help your grandkids with their homework, or even get personalized fitness plans. The best way to get comfortable with it is simply to play around. Be curious. Ask it silly questions. Ask it serious questions. See what it can do. There's no right or wrong way to use it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this guide has demystified AI chat for you and made you feel more confident about giving it a try. This is just the beginning of what you can do with this amazing technology. Now that you know the basics, are you ready to take it to the next level? In our next video, we're going to dive into more advanced prompting techniques. I'll show you how to assign the AI a specific personality or role to get even better, more tailored answers. For example, how to make it act like a travel agent, a professional chef, or even a fiction writer. You won't want to miss it. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when it drops. Thanks for watching.